Welcome to Your Sport Swindon. Here with Swindon boxer Jamie Cox. How you doing, Jamie?
Good, Steve. Yeah.
So you got a fight coming up September 26th, defence of this title here. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, looking forward to that, and looking forward to fighting the number one Spanish champion, and moving on from there.
Yeah. Thoughts on your opponent, Mariano Hilario? He's got a winning record.
Yeah, he's obviously he's the number one in Spain, and I've not really had too much look at him. My trainer is John Costello. He's obviously been scanning him and looking at what he does and his fights. He's 6'1". He's a tall fighter and a tall upright fighter, and we've had plenty of sparring leading up for that, orthodox, and obviously I'm looking to get a knockout again.
Yeah, you mentioned the sparring there. You sporting a few bruises, so you're obviously getting some tough sparring.
Yeah,
who have you been up against?
There's been a lot of people, like a few cruiserweights, British level cruiserweights, and a few undefeated super middles and middleweights that I've been sparring, like people like Chris Keane, Lennox Clark, and I've been just getting the rounds in, and obviously doing like 8-round spars regularly, 2 in, 2 out, 2 in, 2 out. So I'm getting fresh people all the time, obviously just making my life hard work, ready for the night, so it's easy work.
Yeah, and the training camp itself, how's that gone?
Yeah, the training camp's gone really, really well. Just always giving it 110%, and obviously working out there with Team Des Fitness, and pushing just beyond my boundaries as much as I can, and obviously in the boxing gym with John, and learning all the time with John, and obviously I'm really finding my feet now, and boxing's going really, really well, and definitely my power's coming through. Everyone that I'm touching is feeling the shots, and I'm just looking forward to, I want to get that knockout again, and push towards a world title, and just take it from there, really, Steve.
You obviously can't look past, this next fight, but it is all about the world title. You'll be gunning for that knockout, on September 26th. But you're targeting these guys like Buglioni, Groves, DeGale. They're not talking about you at the moment, though, are they?
No, we did get offered a world title fight just recently, and it got turned down. Not from our department, from theirs, because they're in the position to turn it down. Frank Warren offered us that, and I'm just wavering below there, and when I get my opportunity, then they're gonna have to talk about my name, and obviously Frank Buglioni and Chidanov. We've been looking at, obviously, if Frank wins, then it'd be a all English clash against me and Frank, and he seems to be overlooking that a little bit, and he wants to be careful, because when I come in there, I will knock him out, and because when I get my opportunity, I'm going to take it, and because this is what I've done for 29 years of my life, and I know it's maybe not the what people want to hear, but it's the nature of the sport. You don't go in there to hug him. I'm going in there to do a job, and I will knock Frank Buglioni out if I fight him for the world title.
And behind the scenes, that fight, after this defence, it is a real possibility. Frank would like that to happen, wouldn't he, Frank Warren?
Yeah, Frank Warren, obviously they've been talking about it. I'm actually higher rated in the WBO than Frank Buglioni. I'm number 8 in the WBO. After this one, I'm going to be pushing higher. So, I'm really working hard. I've had a lot of backing from yourself, Steve. You always supported me, and obviously Tech Global and Casper's Desserts. And obviously all the people in Swindon, and all my friends, family, and past sponsors, George White, Steve Gannicott, and F&M Foods, Franco, Ventricular, and I've been, I'm very grateful for that, and also, a very, very good friend of mine, Ricky Mazzotta from Fratello's Restaurant. You know, he's not just my friend. He's always been there for me and helped me out. So I've got a lot of support, and I've got a couple of close people that I just connect with all the time and deal with. And with yourself, Stephen, you've always backed me, and it'd be nice to win that world title.
Well, you've always said that, for all the people that have supported you from day one when you were at Walcott to the Commonwealths, you want to bring that world strap back to Swindon for everybody, don't you?
Yeah, definitely, and we're capable of doing it. So it's I'd love to win it. I'm nearly there now. I've got a version of the WBO title, but obviously you want the real title, and obviously I won the Commonwealth title. I've won a few things in my time as an amateur and had some great experiences, but nothing means more, I think, than that world title. And to win that outright would be some buzz, and then to stay there and unify it and be involved in some big fights, because no one can dodge you then, with the people like George Groves, De Gal, there's the fighters across the pond, Badu Jack, and who's WBC champion, who's fighting George Groves. So it'd be great to be in a position to fight them guys. I've been out there in America with them all. I've seen how they operate. I've been out there with most probably one of the best fighters in the world, Alvarez. So why not? Why can't I?
You're confident you beat all these guys, aren't you?
Oh, definitely. I feel confident that my power, not just from talk, because I know from experience. Anyone that knows and has seen me in with the ring with these guys will know what happens. So that isn't talk. That's just I just got to get my opportunity now.
Yeah. Going back to Hilario, just to finish, what's the prediction for September 26th?
When I fight Hilario, I'm just going to go out there, stick to what John tells me to do, but you're going to get whatever John tells me to do, he's going to get it full on, and another knockout. That's
great. Well, thanks for joining us, Jamie, and all the best of luck at Wembley Arena.
Nice one, Steve. Thank you. Nice one, mate. Cheers.